Hello and welcome to the Eorzean Update, a behind-the-scenes discussion podcast about Final Fantasy XIV Online for the HJP Podcast Network.
And I'll be your host, Violet, a definitely not at all feral bunny girl, recently transported in from the Ethereal Sea. And yes, I am extremely ill and broke.
And I'm Houka, an elegant fighter for a more refined age. Just don't believe all the rumors about me, just some of them.
Today we'll be discussing all the things that we're enjoying in Final Fantasy XIV and the new Halloween special. Please look forward to it.
So, how's your week been since our little break?
Oh, let's see. My week's been pretty good. This week I've been kind of catching up on things. Spending a little bit more time enjoying the content that dropped with 7.35, and been, actually playing around with some other games. Shh, don't tell 14. I've been cheating on them.
I mean,
no,
not doing the same thing about don't tell that either.
Okay, so my current apps.
We should play other games too, but that. This is a 14.
Well-rounded human. Something. Yeah. But, okay. So right now, my raison d'etre to log into Final Fantasy XIV is, in fact, Pilgrim's Traverse. That bit of content I do not believe could have been created any more perfectly. It's awesome. I have absolutely gotten my bunny tail handed to me so many times in that deep dungeon, and I have loved every single second of it.
That's awesome.
I love that the content is so scalable, because I've been able to go in with, of course, I've got my team of 4 that we go in every Friday whenever we can, and we've got up to we cleared 51 this past week. We're going to be starting on 51 on Friday. It's so cool. We've actually started getting into the hard stuff now. I have one of my team is absolutely obsessed and has actually gotten quite a few of the rewards out of the deep dungeon. Like, they got the Feo minion, and I'm not at all jealous. Of that. No, I'm massively jealous. Massively jealous.
I saw that. I saw that minion, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, I need that.
Need. And then I know I stream the whenever we do the deep dungeons, I stream on YouTube and on Twitch. You can find me at Violet Cathdraig. And we this recent time that we went in, we got to Stone 51 or Stone 50. My wife actually wound up getting the barding, and it is the cutest barding, because it's literally a frog prince barding. It's so cute.
I saw that stream. It's so good. I was sitting there going, yeah, Fromo is not real. Fromo is not real. Not at all. No.
There's no FOMO here.
So many things I want from this deep dungeon, and I'm like sitting in my head. I'm like, I need to do this. I want the umbrella. I want that barding. I want the minion. There's so many things I want from there.
Oh my god, the umbrellas don't. Oh god,
so beautiful. Like, I need that in real life. I don't care if I am a straight male in real life. I need that umbrella so I can walk around with it. It's so pretty and so good.
There's nothing that says that straight men can't be pretty. I'm saying right now, all the permission in the world, go get pretty. Because holy crap,
it's awesome. Good.
Then there's the hairstyle that I'll be honest with you, I'm not that impressed with the hairstyle, but right now it's going on the market board for like 30 million gil. So hey, anybody who's lucky enough to get that thing to drop, go for it. But yeah, no,
a large house.
Oh my, yeah, seriously, that would be amazing. My my favorite part of it really is just I love the addition of the votive candles. Not only is it aesthetically pleasing, but it is so fun. Like, it was so hard to explain like what it was going to be like when they were doing it in and it didn't sound like it would be anything other than another like gambling type situation, and it kind of is. But get this, the way that it works is that you go and you find these votive candles, which is not a guarantee. There are a lot of floors that don't have them, or a lot of stones that don't have them. But when you do it in the lower levels from 1 to 30, excuse me, you have a chance that's something, it's always going to be positive. So the way that they kind of like scaled it is that in that beginning range, if you find a votive, automatically that is a good thing. The next floor that you get to, the next stone that you get to, you're going to wind up having some positive effect that will help catapult you through those first 30 floors, right? Mm-hmm. After that is when the gambling comes in, because now it's about 50% of the time you'll get a positive effect. The other 50% of the time it'll be a negative effect. On the bright side, it is something that is clearable with pomanders that will clear floor effects. So it's not as though it's necessarily always going to be like a devastating effect, but it is definitely something that forces you to use your resources and to think about how you're going to be using your resources to be able to get through further floors. The bosses, so fun. The mechanics are not necessarily very difficult, but they are unique and they are visually very interesting.
Yeah, I saw you do one of the bosses on your stream and whatnot, and
yeah.
Afterwards, you sounded like you needed to go real quick.
I was very. Oh my god! It was a lot. Because, and I don't want to necessarily spoil any of the bosses for people, but yeah, those again, it's not as though the mechanics are impossible to figure out or even difficult to figure out. But they are very unique mechanics, and they are, they're just something you have to like think about, which is not something that we're used to necessarily with deep dungeons. Most of the deep dungeon bosses have been very formulaic, and those formulas sort of repeat. Now, granted, I've only gotten to floor 50, so I don't really know what's past that. I'm hoping to push past that today, but it's been mostly farming those early floors to try and build up my Aether Pool. My Aether Pool now is about, I think, 5 from max. So I'll actually probably soon go in and grab weapons. Oh my god. Okay. The weapons are so pretty. I'm so crazy excited about those, because, and now the part that's weird about it is that normally what the weapon that I would want to pull from is the usually the second level, because like, okay, so for House of the Dead, it's just a straight glow effect with like a silhouette, no details, just a white glow outline weapon sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then when you get up a little bit higher, it turns red and has like a really cool like ash effect off of it. But even still, visually speaking, very cool looking, but still a little basic. Heaven on High has something that's kind of similar. Eureka Orthos is the first time you actually get like a detailed weapon that actually changes every time, which is cool. But it's still very like, I don't know, cyber tech sort of thing. The stained glass weapons start out as like a rainbow and black stained glass weapon, and then convert to a silver, gold, and like aqua. So it almost looks like the colors that you would see over the lake in Ilmeg. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. But that rainbow stained glass, that first level, I'm like, I want all those weapons. I want all of them. I'm going to be doing this deep dungeon to death.
It's so pretty. Like, all the weapons look incredible. And I'm just like you, I'm not sitting over here not jealous at all or anything of that nature, because I still haven't gotten to level 50 in the other deep dungeons, so I'm just sitting going, la-di-da, I'm not jealous at all, no.
Yeah. And of course, like, my luck for all these things is terrible. So I'm watching all of my friends get all this cool stuff, and I'm like, someday my time will come.
Someday I will get those weapons.
But
Just
the
only
biggest
get a
innovation,
minion to drop.
seriously, the biggest innovation though that is just absolutely like blowing my mind. I'm so happy they finally decided that, because this is a progressive situation, that they actually gave us multiple save points, essentially. So Palace of the Dead only has 2 save points. 2. Really. Okay. So if you get to floor 50 on Palace of the Dead, you can then start from floor 51 up to 200 from that point forward. All right. You never have to start from 1 unless you're doing your true solo run, because the true solo run for the achievement, you have to start at 1 and go all the way to 200.
Which I will admit, I will never do, because I tried to do a solo run, and that was so hard, and I was like,
It is hard. It is hard.
I'm going to die.
Yeah, the worst part of it is it's not just hard, it's also RNG based, because every single floor of Palace of the Dead, you have a chance at different enchantments. So sometimes those enchantments are very positive and they help you out, and other times they are extremely negative and they are hard to deal with. So yeah, there's a lot. So one of the things that I like about this one is that not only do they have a so the cutoff for being able to progress with this particular deep dungeon is the same one as it is with most of the other deep dungeons, which is the ones that go up to 100, which is Eureka, Orthos, and Heaven on High, which is floor 31. And that's technically the ending of your story. Okay. And then from there, you just wind up getting bosses that are ever progressively more difficult. But the story becomes a little bit thin on the ground, because it's from that point forward, it's more challenge levels than anything else, right?
Yeah.
They actually put in at stone 21, you actually get so if you've crossed the 20 barrier, then you get a save point there.
Okay.
And no that, but they put in a challenge log finally for it. So if you get to if you can just go back and farm 1 to 20 to be able to get challenge log rewards. And the challenge log rewards, for once, are not just experience or something that's, kind of like basic to the area. Oh no. No. Let me tell you, this is so exciting. You actually get an item that you can turn in for very cool rewards. Okay, so doing your challenge log weekly for your deep dungeons, especially for Pilgrim's Traverse, is totally worth it. And I recommend going and looking at that. They've got one for 1 to 20, and then they have one for, I think, crossing 50. So, and the fact that they really have redesigned. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, so let me calm down for just a second, because I gotta tell you, the fact that it's
calm down.
So, all right, so okay. The fact that you get a break at 21 and then 31, and then that's where the story sort of ends, but then you also get one at 51 and 71. So you don't actually get challenge levels until that last 30 stone. And then once you cross 99, where you're about to go into the boss level, right? Yeah. You get another save point that allows you to go directly to 99 thus being able to go directly to the boss to be able to prog the boss mechanics.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
like, it's genius. Apply it to the rest of the deep dungeons now. Do it.
Yes.
Do it, Square. I dare you. Do it right now. It'll make it so like people will log into this game just for deep dungeons. It's so cool. I love it. All right. Okay.
So at the cow level.
Yeah, and a cow level. That would be perfect. Thank you, Mr. Yoshi P. All right.
Please and thank you. That's all we ask. You know, not much, just not much.
Not much at all. But yeah, so I'm super excited about that. And my team we've had so much fun. One of the things that I love the most about it is, of course, we have a team full of chronically ill people. Like we all have chronic illnesses of some sort. And one of the things that came up recently is we had someone who wound up not feeling well and not being able to make it through the 10 levels that we had that we were working on. And you know what? It wasn't even a problem. We were able to drop the group and quit the duty, let them go take care of themselves. There was no pressure, no stress. Nobody felt like, oh no, we lost so much progress, because we were able to just turn around and pick it right back up.
That's awesome. That's incredible, actually.
I am so happy. All right, I feel like I've kind of gushed about Deep Dungeons, Pilgrim's Traverse a lot.
I mean, we can do this for like another 2 hours, right? Yeah, I'm sure we can do that.
Probably. I could keep going forever. But we've got some other things we need to talk about. Let's talk about the Monster Hunter Wilds crossover. All right, so we kind of touched on it the last time. How do you think it's held up over the last few weeks? Like,
I think it still holds up pretty well. Especially when you defeat the monster and whatnot, and you get a guaranteed weapon coffer.
That's been very cool.
Especially at that eye level, like that's worth it in itself.
The fact that they are literally the exact same eye level as the relics.
Yes.
So if the relic quest has been too daunting, because that Demi Atma phase, whoo! Let me tell you about that Demi Atma phase. Oh,
but no, but yeah,
or as most people talk about the Demi Atma phase, or
that's where I'm at, because like it doesn't matter how many times I go to OC or how many times I try to do Farm Fates and whatnot, I get nothing. I get nothing. It drains me, and it makes me not want to do the relics anymore, because it's so daunting.
It's the very classic grind. It is the drop rate even in Occult Crescent is very low.
Yes,
because it's only at most a 20%, and it's completely dependent upon which fates and CEs are popping at the time.
Yep.
To what kind of like Demi Atma piece you're gonna get. Let me put it this way: I did it as soon as the content dropped, and I was dedicated to like the first 2 weeks, day in, day out, OC, and it still took me a solid 10 days of 12 hours or more a day going into Occult Crescent. And then finally, one day I was getting so tired. I was 2 pieces away from being able to finish, and I could not get them to drop. I could not get them to go. Couldn't do it. And finally wound up meeting up with somebody from HJP, and we went and we did Fates. And now keep in mind, this is a combination of me being in OC constantly, popping out of OC, going and doing Fates constantly. At this point, I had already finished all of the Fate farming for Dawn Trail. So I'm just doing Fates when I can. And it's getting to the point where the grind is literally, it was crushing me. It was crushing me.
Oh, that's what I'm
And
right now.
you know, to be able to break through with the friend from HJP, and we had 4 pieces drop in 20 minutes. It was crazy. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And I finally got enough pieces, and I went and I turned it in, and I've been able to get my relics ever since. But even still, the fact that it's basically a tombstone grind at this point has slowed my roll completely, because while I don't have a lot of things to spend tombstones on, to be perfectly honest, this is pretty much the only thing I do. 1,500 tombstones per relic weapon, and I have 20 jobs. I have 21 jobs that I'm trying to get relics for. It gets really daunting after a while, and it's not a fun grind. It's just a grind.
Yeah. No, I get you. I think it was like that with the Manderville weapons too, where it was just
Yeah.
tombstone grind, and you just sat there for like days.
Well, to be fair, I actually considered the Mandervilles to be less awful than this, because they didn't have the horrible barriers that you had to try and like leap over. It was just a tombstone grind.
Yes.
And it being a tombstone grind meant that I could just go deep dungeons, or I could, do fates, or I could go do other things and get all the tombstones that I needed to be able to do it. And so I was able to complete all of my relics for each section of the Manderville weapons within, I think, about 4 weeks. But we're sitting here, the relics dropped in 7.3, which is now we're looking at like 6 weeks, something like that. We're almost like 6 to, we're several months out from when 7.3 dropped, right? Like we're several months. And in that several months, I still don't have all of my weapons. And I'm very irritable about it.
Yeah.
Wilds not only drops a coffer into your guaranteed for every clear for the normal into your inventory, and you can upgrade it to where the second step of the relic is at right now, is actually really impressive, and it makes the crossover definitely worth doing. Honestly, it's been really cute. I love the Palico. He's so adorable. The little animation in the camp is super cute. Most of the rewards are adorable and been really cool. I'm not I don't have any nostalgia for Monster Hunter because I didn't really get to play it. It looks like a fun game. I've tried playing it a few times. I'm gonna try it now that my wife has finally blown the money on the latest version, which apparently has improved motion sickness settings, which I'm probably gonna take some time and try that out either today or tomorrow. And see if it's something I could actually play. If so, I would love to be able to play with people in the HJP community. I think that would be a lot of fun. But again, it's a big, involved, huge game. And I mean, I already play one of those, so
but yeah, it's so my playing in actual Monster Hunter has slowed down quite a bit because of everything else has been going on in 14.
Right.
But the one nice thing that I'm able to still attempt to beat Omega and whatnot, I can, so there's a feature in Monster Hunter called the SOS system, where you shoot a flare up in the sky and the NPCs will join you in the fight, or actual players can join you in the fight as well. So therefore, it's it's almost like their way of grouping up. I mean, you can group up before the fight, but if you're going in there and if you don't want to wait and you want to just have the NPCs join you and everything, You can
Right.
use the SOS system. So
Okay.
I've been doing that, and I only get to the second phase of the fight, and I'll get close to the third phase, and then that's where all hell breaks loose for me, and I keep on getting knocked down, getting more frustrated, and then I get knocked down, and then I start the fight all over again.
Did you get knocked down, get back up again?
But for some
Sorry.
reason, they keeps on getting me knocked down after the third one. So I sit there going, "Oh, that's 20 minutes wasted right there." And so,
Oof.
yeah,
Oof, that is a long time to be fighting something. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't even really like imagine getting serious about Ultimate because those are long fights,
oh,
and
they
that
are.
is intimidating as crap to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to see Enrage at 12 minutes. Like I want to see 12 minutes is kind of my limit for like actually having to slam buttons. I only want to do it for 12 minutes at a time. Please don't make me do it for 20 solid minutes. Um
No,
well,
like I've had a buddy of mine. He finally defeated Omega, and it took him 45 minutes to finally get him.
oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, like it's
Okay.
this is one of those fights where it could take a while. It's not like in Final Fantasy XIV. You have a break here there. You have like some sort of cutscene. I mean, you generally do when the monster go from one area to another. You do have a small break to just take a deep breath and whatnot. But generally,
Right.
from once the monster moves, you're also moving towards that monster as well. So it's like you only have a short amount of time before you have to go and re-engage and everything. But it's one of
Okay,
those
I take it back. I don't want to play this game.
it's fun. It's fun if you don't mind like the constant action and whatnot. But at the same time,
There's
it's like
some people for which that is a feature, not a bug. For me,
yeah,
it is
exactly.
the opposite. That's fine. There are different games for different people. All right, so one of the things that's also going on right now, which is very cool, is the All Saints Wake event. Oh my god, I love this event. This is my favorite thing every single year. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. This year it's going until the 4th of November. So if you are hearing this, hopefully by the time that we get this out, you'll probably have at least a few more days to run, go get your new mount. I kind of love the mount from this year's is really cute. It's not as none of these quests are ever involved. They're like 15 minutes of your time at most, and we're going back to the haunted mansion and talking to all the little people there. I got a little confused by the poster that was put up for the artwork for it because it was showing off all of the people from new NPCs that we meet in Dawn Trail, and they do not show up. They don't, and I'm a little.
I was a little I was a little confused as well. Like, why did you show us this poster if none of them were going to show up? Like,
exactly. Why are you doing that? Why?
I'm guessing because of the one room where you can change it to or be like one of the NPCs and whatnot.
That's true.
I'm guessing you can be that person if you do the job quest and everything. But
yeah,
why show us this poster if they're not going to be involved in the actual story in itself? Like,
yeah, I agree.
What?
Rude. Square, rude. Give us the NPCs. They're awesome.
They technically did, but you have to change into them to be them. But at the same time, I was like, what?
Yeah, I know. It was really weird. Now, one of the things that this is something I think I've probably mentioned before, as a person who sits upon a giant pile of minions and mounts, I have way too many of them. I actually have to use the search function. I know, whatever. Anyway, um, the fact that this mount this year actually looks exactly like the pumpkin butler minion. So I love that this game has it's tiny, but then gets big and you can ride it. I don't know why. It just makes me so happy because then you can run around with your little minion and then you just like hop on your mount. It's like he got big.
They're huge.
It's like for the longest time, my favorite thing to do was run around with the fat cat mount as my main mount. And then I got the fat cat minion, and I was just like, "Oh, here's my little minion." And then he got big, and I ride him around. Oh, I love it. Of course, then again, I love anything spooky. Spooky times is my favorite. I have a standard like Halloween costume, and I can't wait. I'm gonna just wear it this whole week. It's gonna be so great because I have my witch dress. And I bought that witch. It's like a high quality, looks like an actual dress. It's not a costume. It's a dress. It's just a dress with big long back wings, sleeves, and
That's awesome.
and, like the long skirt and like the bottom the tie ups bodice and everything. It's so great. I love it so much. And so that's basically what I do for Halloween. And of course, we have a pretty big tradition in my neighborhood where we have people like decorate their front yards, and we have like tons of kids come from other neighborhoods and come because I live in this really weird neighborhood. It's all recreated Victorian homes, so they look like they were essentially transported from a village that the original builder went to England on a vacation one day or at one point and found this cute little village of Victorian homes and decided to come to my my state and then just like plop it all of these recreation homes from this little village that he went to. And so, yeah, so we get to be like the scary Victorian homes, and then we also have like, Christmas it's like a Victorian home tour Christmas, and it's so cute.
Oh, that's
so.
Awesome.
What do you do? Anything special for the spooky season?
Not really. Just your normal, like, just dress up. My son and whatnot.
Right.
Really odd. My son had to go to another elementary school, so this is like his third one he had to go to in the same school district and whatnot.
Right.
This particular elementary school does not allow kids to dress up for Halloween, so I'm a little baffled about that. Anyways, so yeah,
excuse me.
Long story. Yeah, nope. Long story. Don't want to get into it. Just
That's fair.
just one of those things where it's like, okay.
Yeah, that's not everybody can be cool.
I guess, but no,
I don't know if I can do it. I can't do it this year, but I want so badly, either next year or some year, okay. So me and my wife are married in game because we're those nerds. And one of the things I want to do is I actually want, because you have to rebuy the wedding package or whatever online for Final Fantasy XIV. And I'm like, I want to do that, but do it for like Halloween week and actually have our anniversary be Halloween. And I want that so badly. I think that would be so cool. It's so us.
That would be awesome.
We're also going to have, as a celebration of the season, what is it, November 1st, HJP is having a glam contest on Kraken. So if you want to come to the Mist, Ward 17, Plot 60, hang out with us, and especially go ahead and join the Discord so you can get the details. Our very own Buck House, who also happens to be a person sitting on the board of the HJP nonprofit, very cool dude, is going to be hosting the event. We're going to have a guest panel because our very own Heather and Tom are going to be participating this time. So it's going to be lots and lots of glam. I'm pretty sure that we will have some recordings done of it, and I'm really hoping that, much like the Summer Glam contest, we wind up with a video that goes on YouTube, because that's going to be great for people to see. Also, if you like celebrating the spooky season, there's a live letter coming on the 31st. So Halloween spooky time live letter. We get to learn all about what's going to happen in 7.4. And I'm going to be honest with you, with the stuff I've seen out of 7.3 and 7.35, I'm really hype, actually. I'm super hyped for where we're going from here on out.
FanFest cannot get here soon enough, because I'm really interested to find out which direction this game is going to head towards. Like, are we finally going to go to a particular area that everyone's been clamoring about? Or are we going somewhere else? Because as the Warrior of Light, we want to travel. We want to see the rest of the world and see what's going on there and everything. But yeah, the direction could be really, really good, or it could be mediocre. I'm not going to say bad, because that's all opinion based and whatnot.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I have yet to find bad in Final Fantasy XIV. I will admit that there are some things that I enjoy more than others, and I still do not understand the anti-Dawn Trail hype, other than I think it was just a bunch of people who were very, very interested in seeing things go in one very particular direction for them, and it didn't go that way, and they got a little upset about it. Not only that, but there was a lot of negative hype about a lot of, I don't know. I think that I think there are legitimate complaints, and I think that there are some not so legitimate complaints. And
I'm gonna add a little spoiler to this. Not everything needs to be world ending.
Yeah, fair enough. I agree. Although honestly, Dawn Trail is a very fun story. It does take a little time to pick up, and I think also we have to look at the issue of if you are someone who went into Dawn Trail having been, let's just say, a year and a half to almost 2 years out from when you finished Endwalker.
Yes.
Right? Not talking about the patches, because the patches even ended like 3 to 4 months before Dawn Trail came out. So that's such a huge gap of time. And while that's great for building anticipation, it's also really great for you to forget huge portions of the story.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like we're so far removed from like anything ARR, Heavensward, Stormblood, and all, that at this point we're talking about what, in game wise, we're talking about like maybe a few years. That's a lot of events that's been going on in the game, and then we're now heading towards a new expansion. Yeah, not everything is going to be like, Shadowbringers and Endwalker or whatnot, where, there's like a huge major crisis or whatnot. I'm really excited for this new expansion, because if you're all caught up in everything, you do see a particular person that shows up in which you're thinking in your head like, what?
Well, we're not going to go into spoiler chat. That's not our deal. But I get where you're saying, and I agree. And I've enjoyed my time in 14, especially when we're talking about the side content as well as main content has been very enjoyable. But I do want to touch on something that hasn't been tickling my fancy though. Unfortunately, we're going to have to complain a little bit. It was a year ago that the forces of the internet came together to form a crew of such epic, amazing power. It echoes through time
Violet?
and space.
Violet, what are you talking about?
Oh, I'm talking about the Heather Just Play community.
Oh, you mean the gaming community that founded a 501c nonprofit organization to help people of all ages and background have a supportive environment to explore personal growth through play? The Heather Just Play community?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, why did you say it all spooky then?
It's the 1-year anniversary of HJP, and it's spooky season. I thought it was appropriate.
Violet, there's nothing spooky about HJP. It's a welcoming, fun environment, even a void feature. I mean, introverts like us.
Hey, that means it might be great for everyone.
It absolutely is. If you're looking for an online community center vibe with a supportive group of people, please visit heatherjustplay.org to learn more.
So the new Yakoi society questline that has come out is I won't say it's I still don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's very interesting nor exciting. It's kind of interesting from a certain perspective, I guess, because I do like that they went with I don't know how many people might be familiar with the society quests in Endwalker, but there's one particular society that has a whole new zone that you enter that you can go and access people in that zone for completing quests and dailies and things, as well as stuff outside of that zone. And that was very interesting to see how that zone would like evolve over time. And they've decided to do that with the Yakoi, which that's interesting. I kind of like that. But the rewards have been very spaced out, and not only that, the storyline is very come on now. I'm not super excited about it, to be honest.
I started doing it the other day and gone through like the beginning quests and all that stuff, and I'm sitting going, okay, this is fine. I just want to level up my reputation and get them out and maybe not do this again.
Right? Yeah, it's been one of those things that it's weird too, because I don't know if it's just my mook happens, or at least some of the zones that some of the other society quests are in, or just happens to be more beautiful or more interesting or whatever. But that particular society and the other society quest, the Pelo Pelo travel agency, both of those have been really fun. And I was really excited about the Yakoi because they have such interesting philosophy. Like, they really went into some really cool stuff with that particular race. However, this has been not for me. Let me just put it that way. It's not been for. I still do it every day. I'm still going in and getting my reputation built up. I know that my wife is using it as a way to level her crafters, and that has been an excellent way for her to get her level 90 crafters actually crested over that 100, line. Because unlike me, she did not sit down at the beginning of Dawn Trail and just bash that out.
I'm the same way.
I was not waiting around, y'all. But yeah, so she's been she's not been she's not been like super excited about it necessarily, but she's just like, it's fine. It's whatever. There are some people that we know who have gotten into it hard enough and actually optimized themselves so that they already have the mount reward. I've only gotten the housing reward and the minion reward. So, still quite a long way to go. I need to log in today and get myself caught up. But Yeah, I would say that's pretty much the only miss, I guess, out of the 7.3 and 7.35.
It's been
It's
underwhelming.
yeah, I don't even know if it was like the comparison to all of the other really cool stuff, but it's I'm really hoping the Allied Quest is really, really good. Put it that way.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. It's fine. It's there. Just like some of the other side quests in ARR that's been sitting there for a long time.
Yeah.
Stuck in the same reputation and whatnot.
Knock him out.
I eventually,
Yeah, I understand.
but no, it's fine. It's there.
Yeah.
I don't have too much complaint because I have one of my crafters to almost to a level 100, so that would be my second one to a level 100. But otherwise, it gives me something to work on, I guess, daily to build up the reputation and whatnot. So it's fine.
Yeah. I get you. And yeah, it's really kind of funny because it's like the least exciting out of an incredibly exciting patch, and still to this day, still exciting, still fun. And I'm sure we'll continue on forever because like the Monster Hunter Wilds crossover, we had a Fight Club event where we popped in and we did the extreme version of that fight, and it is a fight. It is a fight. The normal is actually very challenging and has had quite a few wipes under its belt. And the extreme, it is definitely qualifies as an extreme. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not on the same level as like the other Dawn Trail extremes necessarily, because it is very, very similar to the normal. It is just I don't know how to put it. It's basically just the same mechanics, except for with like two exceptions. There are two new mechanics really, and then the rest of it's just the same stuff but faster and more deadly.
Oh, you want time to move? No, not in my case. No, so the extreme fight reminds me of me fighting him in Monster Hunter. It's pretty much like you don't really have much time to like react. I mean, if you do, you almost have to pre-plan when you're gonna move out of the way, and know where you're like. In my case, as an insect glaive, or in Final Fantasy term, almost like a dragoon or whatnot, where I'm pretty much just in the air doing my dives and whatnot. If I am if I know I'm going to be landing in a particular area after diving and whatnot, I almost have to pre-plan. I need to move out of the way and need to move out of the way now, as soon as I land.
Right.
It's just one of that's what this fight in 14 reminds me of. It's like, yes, it's coming, but you need to be careful where you are standing and in what position the monster's facing before you can even react to it. It's almost like you have to be one or two steps ahead of it.
Yeah, you have to anticipate the your reaction. You have to anticipate the mechanics that's coming in. So yeah, that gets tricky. All right. So yeah, I want to go at it. We didn't get a clear, and then we wound up having some things happening on the next Saturday. So we wound up doing some other content, which is fine. I don't know we just had so many good things to do. We'll see if we have time to get another group together and go after it again.
Yes, please, because I want to be able to start doing like those clears regularly, so I can get the cart mount.
Oh yeah, I want that cart mount too.
I saw it in person, and I want it so badly.
Oh my god, yeah, I understand. Oh my god. Okay, so let's move on to let's talk about a little bit of news, a little bit of new stuff that's going on here in the world. So, a few things I came across that I just want to talk about that's so funny. Okay, so apparently 7.5 has got so much excitement, and has got people so hype that people that Square Enix has had to start cracking down on people using invalid fraudulent codes. So apparently this is a thing that happens whenever Final Fantasy XIV goes through like dips, ebbs, and flows of players. What you'll have is people who will hold off on getting the new expansion or getting, the up, the updated thing. So people will either they'll play the free, which now goes through Stormblood. So really, you'd only have to pay for Shadowbringer, Endwalker, and Dawntrail. And if you buy Dawntrail, then Shadowbringer and and Endwalker come with. Apparently, there are websites out there that are selling fraudulent expansion codes for a discounted price. So people keep thinking that they're able to buy Dawntrail at this lower price.
Wah, wah,
Wah, wah. So yeah, unfortunately, it's enough people that Square Enix is having problems figuring out like what exactly they want to do. They've already canceled a bunch of accounts and they've already had to like purge a bunch of stuff. But yeah, be very, very careful where you're getting your player codes for your Final Fantasy 14 in-game rewards, whether that be expansions or a lot of times things like the plushies and other merch will have codes that will allow you to get certain items in game. Yeah, be careful about that.
If it does not say Square Enix on it,
Just buy directly from the website. Just buy directly from the website. Just
Steam.
don't even. Yeah.
buy
Yeah.
either through Steam or from the actual website. Like just do yourself a favor. If you want to get back into the game, there is a legit way to do it. And please don't get yourself caught.
Just save yourself up the money and just pay through a legitimate site because they will know. They will know. All right. So another thing, we were talking about deep dungeons before. Okay, so the people who play this game some of them are so epic, it's painful. So they're talking about like clears, and in the Final Fantasy XIV Reddit, somebody posted a picture of their clear of floor stone 100, okay, as an archer. Now I want to make this very clear, not a bard, an archer. So
that's
their
incredible.
Lalafell archer cleared floor 100, and I am in awe.
That's incredible, though. Like,
I know, right?
Aren't you missing a lot of spells?
Oh yeah, you don't have any songs, by the way. No songs. It's all. Yeah, I mean, you have like a couple of dots and your basic attack, but you don't have any. You don't even have the Wanderer's what was it? Wanderer's Pan. You don't have you don't have any of the things that mark a bard as one of the top support DPS classes. So none of those things. It's just you on pure attack mode, but still level 100. I'm like, what? Why? You know what? The fact that this person did this is just incredible. And apparently, the thing, I'm looking at the picture right now, it's hilarious. It says time remaining 3 minutes and 18 seconds.
Oh boy.
But here's the important part, all right? they only had 909 kills, which means that they took advantage of being a Lalafell and they basically snuck past most of the mobs. They were not out there doing. Of course, it was a Lala, wasn't it? Oh my god, the most unhinged. But yeah, a Lalafell, taking advantage of that small hitbox to slide themselves through all those mobs, get to Stone 100 and taking out the big boss and just posting it like it's nothing. I was just like, this is unreal. And also, okay, so let's move from that level of unreal to the next thing. Okay, so people who do like PC building and stuff, I'm kind of in that community. I used to work as a PC repair person. So people have tried to find lots of different ways to make Final Fantasy XIV portable. Right now, currently, the only portable way to play Final Fantasy XIV legitimately is on the Steam Deck. Okay, and according to some friends of ours that have a Steam Deck and play Final Fantasy XIV on it, it does actually play really well. The screen is very small, and you have to do a lot of work to try and get all of your hotbars to fit on it.
Yeah.
But it's possible. It's possible. All right. So somebody decided that they wanted to try and make it playable on the 3DS.
I'm sorry, what? Like,
yeah, the
so
3DS.
So you were taking a screen from the Steam Deck and trying to shrink it even further?
I know, right? It's insane. All right, so I did actually like check this out, and apparently, okay, it's a bit of a misnomer, but they did actually get it streamed to where you could use the 3DS as a screen for it. But you do have to have a laptop that does have the ability to play it, and then they streamed the video from the laptop to the 3DS, and they were able to kind of like use the 3DS as a monitor. So it's kind of a thing. But granted, this is also on the tail of news that apparently there are talks. We don't know what's happening. This total rumor, no fact behind it. But I do know that Yoshi P has mentioned several times in interviews recently that he wants to see a Final Fantasy XIV version for the Switch too. So maybe?
I guess. I mean, it's not going to be for me because if I'm one of those players that I need to have a keyboard and mouse to play MMOs. Seeing you guys playing on a controller and just seeing like how you guys have to do to cast spells or whatnot. Like, nope. If you see my hot mess of a bar, you would understand why I have it laid out the way I have it. But in the meantime, like, I don't know how controller players do it playing the game like that. It baffles me. I need the keyboard and mouse. There's no way.
I'm over here living that best of both worlds life because I've got mouse and keyboard on my desktop and I play on controller. But it's still one of those things where, I mean, don't get me wrong, the game plays on a controller really beautifully. But I too need a mouse and keyboard for certain functions because it's just more comfortable for me. So yeah, I don't know. There's a part of me that would love the idea of having, because I don't have a laptop other than my Mac, and I can play 14 on my Mac, but I try to reserve my Mac for work.
Yeah.
Like, that's my art machine. So I try to keep it for that. But there's there's a part of me that's like, hey, it would be really cool to just have something I could just like go sit outside with the kids while they're running around and playing 14. That'd be awesome. I guess I'm gonna have to start aiming towards a Steam Deck though, if that's what I want. And also much better glasses so I can see the teeny tiny type.
That is true. Get some bifocals or whatnot.
Oh my god, have you seen this next one though? About I know you've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics recently, right?
Shh, don't tell Yoshi. Tell him I'm cheating on 14 with tactics right now.
Well, you don't have to, because I heard the story of how Final Fantasy Tactics Remake came about. Have you seen this? It's so cool.
Yes, I have, and I absolutely love it. Like, okay, so if you have not gone through the Return to Evilis raid series in 14 or whatnot, you're not going to understand a good majority of the story. Granted, because it's, it's a lot of political. Tactics is really political. It's a very political game. It's not just place your characters here and then fight. It's not just that.
Well, it is an RPG. I mean, Final Fantasies, no matter whether it's tactics or whatever kind of gameplay it has, Final Fantasy is known as one of the premier RPGs of our time. So,
but like in the Evilis raid series, I absolutely love it, especially in the last one, because they were characters that showed up, and when I finally realized who they were, I nearly broke down and cried because I was so excited. I'm like, no effing way. And like, I was like, this one character better show up. And he did. And, I'm trying to do the fight and fighting tears at the same time. Oh my God, I cannot believe this is happening. And like the final scene, that's where I lost it. Because it was like, came full circle for me. And so when I read the story that you posted about how the remake came about for Tactics stemmed from because of 14, I was like, you know what? I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, granted, I say all this, and I still hate Lighthouse. It's too early or too late in the night for me to deal with math.
It's too day for this.
Yeah,
how
exactly.
day happened with this math?
I'm here to play an MMO, not having to deal with math. How dare you, sir? How dare? Anyways, I still love the raid series, and I love the.
Because it is optional content, I will go ahead and give the aside on why we're talking about this. There is a boss in the Ritterana Lighthouse content in Final Fantasy XIV that does actually require you to remember your prime numbers and to do math on the fly to be able to complete the mechanics correctly. Have fun with that.
Oh, and you forgot to throw in order for you to do the math, you have to look at your health bar to see what number you have, and then try to correlate, and then try to do the math as the whole mechanic is happening at the same time. Hey, I got time for that.
So, all I can say to all of that is one is not a prime number. Anyway,
But no, I love how Final Fantasy Tactics, the remaster came out because of 14, and I absolutely love it, because I, even to this day, even as queuing up for the Alliance raid, and I get one of the Evilis's raid series and whatnot, I absolutely find myself in so much joy going through it.
Well, wasn't it? It was because of Mahiro, who's the director of the Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yes,
they had him, and what was it? Hiroshi Nidagawa actually played the original game on stream, which they hadn't done in like years at that point. This was like 8 years ago, by the way.
Yeah.
8 years ago during Stormblood. I kind of want to go back and see if I can like watch that stream. It had to have been a lot of fun watching them play the game they created and then seeing how many people were suddenly excited about it and then realizing it. What was it they said? They realized that it was just such a good game and it was so fun and they had so many people interested in it that they literally just over the course of 8 years just went from this being a seed of an idea to pushing it into it being an actual product.
And the fact that they had to rely on people who had the ROMs for the game because Square actually lost the original files of the game.
I know. Like it. Thank goodness for internet archivists that actually held on to the original, code for the game, because otherwise this remake would never have happened.
And the great thing about this remake is there's a lot of quality of life stuff that they added to the game and everything. So it's like this is not spoilers and whatnot. So one of the things that the original game did not have is that they only told you who needed to survive. So, well, in the remake, they actually put like a little icon. It's really small, very unnoticeable, unless you really look for it. Of a little symbol that says objective. Like the objective is to keep this person alive. So,
hey.
so therefore, hey, this person needs to stay alive. So you need the game plan to make sure this person stays alive. So I love it. It's a small quality of life, but I actually love that they added that to the game. Another thing that they added to the remake is the voice acting. It adds so much more depth into the game and into the story. I love it because it's like,
oh yeah,
you have like not just the main characters like have voicing, like even the I guess the quote unquote mercenaries that you hire and whatnot.
Right.
They all also have voice lines as well. Granted, they may be the same voice actor, but they all have voice acting.
That's still cool though. That's an incredible like quality improvement. I will be honest with you. One of the things that I've been really excited coming out of Square is when they do remakes, they are true remakes. You're not just getting the game but updated for modern consoles so that the code will run. No. They're actually going back and recreating the game and adding it. It's like you get to see all of the years of experience, the knowledge, the attenuation of detail, the evolution of even like games as an industry coming to life in these remakes of these games. And I'm just so impressed by the 7 remake and the Tactics remake. They're beautiful. They're incredible pieces of art. And I'm so glad that they've decided to revisit them because technology has moved on hugely since when a lot of these games first came out.
Oh, it certainly has. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. So yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like they also, one of the other quality of life that they also added is like if you play like any other tactics game or whatnot, there's like a side you could say window or area for like who's gonna be the next person to do an action and whatnot. Similar to not really similar to like Baldur's Gate or anything like that, but it's really similar to like you can see who's coming up next, when the enemy's coming up next, so you can also game plan and whatnot. It was not there in the original game. In the original game, you had to wait when your turn was going to be, and like the fact that they added that into the game, made things so much better playing the game and everything. So I'm so thankful that this game is out. I get to relive it like I did back in the day on the PS1. And
I know that we've got a lot of people in our in HJP who have been not only enjoying the game but actually streaming the game. I know that one of our board members, Suin, has streamed it recently to show off like all of the updates and everything. And I've been very excited. You know what's really kind of interesting about this is we talk about sometimes you and I having both got production backgrounds. You're specifically in games, mine more in like television and movies. But production takes a long time for these long-term projects.
Oh yeah.
This one was incredible. So they had the stream in 2017 and it is 2025 and they just released the game, 2 weeks ago?
2-3 weeks ago, something along that line.
Yeah, something like that. So that meant that it took a whole 8 years to go from the seed of an idea for a remake to finally being able to produce it and it coming out. So these games are taking a lot of thought. They're putting a lot of effort into them. They're really crafting something beautiful, and I'm so impressed by what's going on. I do want to pick up Tactics because that's like my type of game. I really love a like tactical slower game. Granted, JRPGs with the like menu driven stuff has never been like I have a little bit of a memory problem. Like I am the person who opens up a menu, goes, yes, okay, I know these things. Click. And then I will move off of the menu and go, wait, what did I just click?
No,
so we'll see if I can overcome that problem.
But no, I'm really enjoying the game. Just don't tell Yoshi P I've been cheating on 14 with it. So,
are you kidding me? I'm telling him right now. I'm writing a letter.
No.
I would never tell on you, Houka.
Sure. Wink, wink. Sure.
Oh, I can't believe you believe that I would do that. I would never.
We'll never do such a thing. Wink, wink. Wait, you can see that? Wink, wink.
Wink, 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 wink. Okay, so is there anything else that you've been going this week? Or I kind of want to get back to the void so I can pop back into the Pilgrim's Traverse because I hear it calling my name.
You go and do that. Yeah. I think I have Tactics calling my name as well. Mainly because a certain NFL team is not playing this week, so I have a lot of free time today. So I might be we actually edit this podcast. Before Halloween and whatnot. So yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy your spooky season. I'm headed back to the Ethereal Sea. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.